Welcome back to this League of Legends Let's Play. Well, it's more of a let's have a look. You're with Sambo, and joining me on the other end of the line, of course, is Tallahassee. How are you this evening, my friend?
I'm alright, but just before we go on, I'm amazed we've actually managed to find two people that have worse pings than we do.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Yes, we've got... So, of course, Tallahassee's playing under the pseudonym here of Screaming Donkey. Once again, playing Katarina. 203 ping. I'm 203 ping. And we've got someone with 576 ping over here in Jacob. And we've got a couple... At least everyone's got a high ping. We're quite an evenly matched battle this time in terms of pings. Maybe they're all from Australasia, I guess. Here's hoping. Anyhow, you can see, folks, once again, I'm playing Leona, the tank here, and I've got myself, this time in my abilities, I've got the exhaust, the hero exhaust ability, and a heal. Screaming Donkey, you've got a heal, and what's that other one there? Is that a teleport recall for when you die, I think?
Yeah, it's like an instant revive, so as soon as you're dead, you pop that, and you can come straight back.
Right, so you don't have...
It's on a 9-minute cooldown.
Yeah, right, okay. But you don't have to wait for the respawn timer, of course, which is great. And once again, folks, we are, for the moment anyway, we are playing against bots here. You can see down the bottom, Cho'Gath, Misfortune, Rise, Warwick, and Tarek, all bots, because we are playing co-op versus AI because we are noobs. And yes, we're playing on the beginner level as well, because we don't really know what we're doing, although we're having a lot of fun so far, I must say. Definitely has surprised me so far.
Quickly, do we ever know what the hell we're doing?
What's that?
Do we ever know what the hell we're doing?
Well, there is that about it. There is that about it. It's a good point that Tallahassee makes. There you go. Everyone has loaded in now. The game screen should pop any second. Of course, we get about 90 seconds all up to prepare ourselves and go position ourselves in ready for the minions to start spawning down the lanes, of course. If you watched us in the last episode, in fact, I do highly recommend, if you're new to League of Legends or Dota or any of these MOBA, which are multi-online battle arena games, then I do suggest you go take a look at our previous episode. Alright, so right off the bat, I've got 1 point to put into my skills. I'm going to put it into my shield here. We're going to go into the shop, have a look, and you see, once again, stupid thing here, the window positions don't remember their position. I'm surprised by that little stupid thing that they should fix up. I'm going to buy myself my first item there. Now, we were looking at this shop later on. You can see people are already starting to make their way out. Just before they do that, we've got a little bit of time, got 30 seconds or so. You can either click these recommended items up the top, or you don't have to do that. You can actually go in and say, hey, I want some defense gear, and I want it to have armor, and there you go. You can actually choose from that list. You are not stuck to the recommended items up here, but of course, recommended items are definitely the way to go if you are new. So, Tallahassee, we're going to take the top lane again for this episode, do you think?
Yeah, we'll go to the top again.
And there we go, 30 seconds until the minions spawn. Once again, folks, you can see we've got our inhibitors. If you hover over the icons on the map, we've got to get past a turret up here, another turret, then there's the inhibitor, and then there's 2 turrets either side of their nexus, and that's the same for each lane. Hey, now, do you want to go into some neutral areas quickly? Should we have a look in here? See what we can find, or do they not spawn until the minions start spawning, I think, from memory?
Nothing until minions spawn.
Alright, well, we might as well pick one up, though. Let's lay in wait for one. There's bound to be one around here somewhere. In fact, they'll be right here. Now, of course, folks, there we go.
They'll be too high level.
Yep, whoops. They will be too high level, so you've got to make that choice, of course, and you can farm these. We might wait till we are a little bit higher level, and that's going to give us extra gold and extra XP, which of course means that we get better abilities and better gear. So it's always a trade-off. Do you farm minions for XP and gold? And of course, if you do, you need to be making that final killing blow, or else you're really not going to be making a whole bunch of money and XP. Let's exhaust this guy already. There we go. And I'm stunned already. Gosh, they like stunning me. You see Screaming Donkey there is way low on health already. He's taken a big hit, making a run for the back there. I've got my shield up. Now I'm going to run back as well. Now, fortunately, I have a heal up. Would you like me to use that on you? Or do you want to save it? Up to you.
I'm going to pop mine.
Oh, he's got his own. There we go. And of course, if you're nearby another player, the heal will heal the other player as well. And all your minions, you can see there, got the effect of that particular heal. And mine is still up. They have a very long cooldown though, so be careful. Oh, and I'm stunned again. Gosh, they love stunning us, don't they? You see Screaming Donkey got a little bit of health, but he's had it all taken away again by these champions that have come in, making an early push. And you can see we've got another player up here, Karim Abdullah. Hello to you. And there we go, we've got ourselves a skill up straight away. So now we've got 3 strong up here, so that's quite good for pushing down the lane, of course. I'm going to pop my heal. Needed a bit of a top up there. And now we've got a turret coming up. You can see, yep, Screaming Donkey, he's taught me well. Keeping back here. And you see we've got 2 enemy champions. There we go, let's go in and go for it. And he's going to try and pull us back towards the turret. And we're going to not fall sucker for that twice in a row. Here we go, let's get rid of these minions if we can. Hopefully won't get hit. And you can see their hero is definitely... Oh, look at that, we've leveled up again. And I'm going to put a point into my shield. We're both level 3. Screaming Donkey a bit low on the health there. Both of our health pot cooldowns are unfortunately on, which means that we can't use our heal for some time. In fact, for me, it's 195 seconds, which is a lifetime in terms of game time. Here we go, it's Tarek bot here. Can we take him out? No, he's going to try and pull us back towards the turret again. We're not going to fall for that again. Screaming Donkey just hanging on there, both hanging on. Both had a big dent into our health, and of course I'm being gimped at the moment because I don't have a mana regen item on me, so my mana is not regenning fast enough, so all of my abilities are locked down. And now, what do you use for a resource, Tallahassee? I'm imagining it's not mana.
I'm not sure what it is.
Ah, well that'll do. Let's have a look at him here. What has he got? He's got 0 of 0. So whatever it is, you have 0 of it. So what is it, ability power or something? Wonder how that works. What powers your spells? Or do you have spells?
I have spells, I just don't know what the hell powers.
Alright, well if we click on Tallahassee there, we can see that, oh, there we go. And slow down, I'm taking a pummeling there, we're both running away, and we've both managed to, oh, I've leveled up there. So we are both now level 4, so we're leveling quite fast, which is good. And he's going to try and pull us back towards the turret. We're not going to fall for that. Going to make a bit of a dash. Try and make it towards the brush here. Have a bit of a rest. Let's take the camera off lock and see. Keep an eye on Screaming Donkey. And he unfortunately bought the farm there. Nothing much he could do. And of course this enemy champion is around, so I'm going to stay in the brush. Now if we click on Tallahassee there, you can see that he's got a couple of tomes on him there, and they are giving him ability power. So I'm guessing that's your power, whatever it is, or you just survive on ability power, whatever that is. Very interesting. Whoa!
No, it just increases the damage that my abilities do.
Alright, so it's kind of like agility or something maybe.
Yeah.
Right, I am going to use my recall here. So folks, teleport recall, everyone has one. You see it teleports your champion to the spawning pool after 8 seconds. Any damage taken will cancel it. What that's going to do is take me straight back here. I'm going to heal. You can see I'm healing very fast. So whenever you are here in your home base, you do heal. And what it also, of course, allows us to do is make a purchase. So I'm going to buy that. No, I can't buy that. Can I? Can I buy it? What can I buy? Maybe I can buy this one. No, I've only got 500. So I'm going to give myself 180 health by buying this item. There we go. And make our way back up the top lane there to the to where Tallahassee is. And you can see here Karim Abdullah 94 there in his crazy looking avatar. He's already got himself 773 health. Not sure what type of player he is, but he's making his way down the bottom lane to meet up with, who we got, NC Jacob down here, who is having a fierce battle at the turret. And of course we're heading up north. Let's lock our camera again. So I think in the last episode we explained all of the bits and bobs, of course, all the parts of the interface. You can also click on this little shield down here, or rather this helmet, which will bring up your info. Whoops, let's run. Wait till some minions come. Info about your character. You got your stats, which are also down here, by the way, down in the bottom right, left rather, near your character portrait. You've got lore for your character, and you've got some tips here. And the tips for mine. Whoa, what was that? Was that you doing that big explosion thing?
No, that was her.
Wow. That was nuts, whatever that was. And I've got my heal up, although I'm not going to bother using it on him because Screaming Donkey unfortunately bought the farm a little bit early there. It would have been a waste of that particular cooldown. Wait for our minions, and then we'll head in and see if we can exhaust this hero. Here we go, and we'll put up our shield. And of course, when our shield disappears, it does a massive AoE. There it goes. And I've got to get the heck out of here. Get behind the minion line. Yeah, so the tips here appear on your champion. You can see here, for me it is, I'm going to wait for Tallahassee, lead the charge and mark your foes with sunlight before your allies deal damage. Shield of Daybreak and Zenith Blade form a powerful offensive combo. Oh, there we go, leveling up again. Let's put our points into our shield there. And they're trying to attack our turret. Got my shield up. And also it says I can absorb a huge amount of damage using Eclipse, which is that shield, but I must stay near enemies to get the bonus duration for that skill. Alright, let's go in and see if we can take out these bots. Yes, managed to take out a bot there and managed to level up in the process, doing very well. Let's get our Uber ability here, the Solar Flare. Very nice, very happy about that. Staying behind the minion lines. You can see we're both, Tallahassee and I are both level 6. Let's go in and take out these minions again with my shield that should explode and do a whole bunch of damage to these guys. And I've got my super ability up, but as Tallahassee says, we're going to wait until there's another champion around before we waste that one.
Ever vigilant.
Alright, pop my shield. See if we can go in and get rid of these distracting minions here. There we go. Lots of gold coming in. 777 gold, not bad. And leveling up steadily. Trying to get out of the way. Will I get out of the way? Oh, it's close. Look at that. Ouch. Now I'm going to pop my
pop
heal.
Heal if you need.
Yep, there you go. I got one anyway. Alright, so we've got another hero coming in. Let's see if we can draw him out. And I got absolutely annihilated there. Serves me right.
Jesus
and
Christ.
yeah, that was bad. Screaming Donkey making a hasty retreat there, as he should. Here we go, we'll keep an eye on him. Let's pop down now and see what the other players are doing. We've just got minions in the centre lane there. In the bottom lane we've got the Karam Abdullah 94 coming up the lane, and we've got this guy here in Jacob fighting against two of his other champions there. Alright, what have we got now? We can go back to the shop now. Can we buy this? Yes, we can. That gives us 200 health and a unique passive. It reduces our ability cooldowns by 10%, so we will absolutely buy that. Now we want to buy these boots probably, or we've got this one here, the Frozen Heart. We'll start buying the items that we need to get this. Now, by the way, how it works is if we, it's kind of like crafting. If I click on one of these recommended items, like the one up the top here, which is the Frozen Heart, you can see there's a tree that forms below it, and I basically need to buy all of these items as ingredients. So, for example, if I buy...
Take out our turret, by the way.
Oh, they took out our turret? Yikes. If I buy this Sapphire Crystal here, which will give me 200 mana, and I buy this Chain Vest, I will be able to then buy the Glacial Shroud, which is a lot better. So that's how it works. You buy from the bottom up, or if you've got enough money, you can just basically buy that item, and it will automatically buy all of these below and that. Of course, I don't have enough money for that. So what I'm going to do is start at the bottom of this tree, because I want this item here. So I'm going to start down the bottom and click on Buy. There we go. Do I have enough money? It's 700. No, I don't. But that item still will give me benefits. You can see there. Let's get up and see Tallahassee, by the way. It will still give me benefits here while I do have it in my inventory, even though I'm only buying it to use for the other crafting. Now, by the way, Tallahassee, I say the next time we die, why don't we head out into a neutral area and go take out one of the neutral beasts and get ourselves some gold money and XP. Be keen to do that just so that our viewers can actually see what we mean with the mid here. All in the middle area are these neutral creeps and neutral mobs that we can take out there open slather, picking for anybody. Here comes Tallahassee screaming down. And yeah, you're right, look at that, that was the site of our turret. Now, Tallahassee, have you managed to figure out whether or not we can actually regen turrets or not? Because I have no clue.
No, we
can't? Alright, just hanging in there, trying to do some damage. I'm going to put more points into my shield because I leveled up there. You can see Tallahassee is level 7 and he's got himself the Hextech Revolver, which has got 40 ability power, and I am also level 7. And in fact, there's only one other player bigger than us at the moment who's level 8. So we're doing quite well for us. And I'm going to get killed here, so I'm just going to do a suicide run, go in and try and bomb these guys out. Oh no, I actually survived because their hero ran away. Very lucky. Going to hang out in the brush here. Both Screaming Donkey and myself way low on health. Do you have a heal up by chance?
I will protect.
No.
No is the answer to that. We've both got annihilated. Alright, I would like to head into a creep, a neutral creep if that's okay. We'll go have a look at one of these monsters. How do I ping the map? Here we go, click there. I'm just going to ping. How would you like to head over there? We'll see what's going on.
Yep.
Good stuff. Alright, now while you're dead folks, you can actually use the shop as well. Good to know. Can I buy this yet? $374, no, but I can buy one of these pieces of cloth armor. There we go. So of course that is going to add, what's it going to add? 18 armor, nothing special, but better than a kick in the pants. So we just right click on that mob there and you can see someone, oh, now because I pinged, someone else is actually headed over in that direction. Whoops. Didn't mean for that to happen, and they're already, you can see there, they're already actually taking out the wolves. Whoopsie. Alright, let's go to the one above it, mate. We'll go round and go to the one up top. And see if we can take out the mob up there. And here it is. Now again, these don't aggro until you attack. But let's do that right now. Going to put up my shield. These guys are quite tough. So I do have a heal at the ready, keeping an eye on both of our health, waiting for these abilities to cool down. So we can go nuts on them again. There we go. And there we go, and of course you can hear the announcer with its kind of Unreal Tournament style announcements in the background there. That's because if you get winning streaks, etc., you do get bonuses for things like being godlike and annihilator, etc., etc. And they're basically chain kills. If you get one after another, you get those bonuses. And not forgetting, folks, that you need to have the killing blow if you really want to make the gold. If you want to make the money, make sure you're making the killing blow on the mobs.
Oh, you...
What happened to you?
I got destroyed.
Got destroyed, he says. Right, so we're trying to make a push down at this top line here. You can see we've got a hero, another champion. In fact, we've got two champions up here. We're trying to make our life difficult.
Oh, they're not trying.
Yeah, they're succeeding. Oh, and I'm going to try and make a run away from here. Can I get out of here? Yes, I can. I'm actually going to now teleport if I can. Takes 8 seconds, but it's well worth it.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, yeah, because I'm way too low. Even your heal wouldn't be able to heal me up high enough. So, of course, folks, these are all the tactical decisions that you're needing to make on the fly. It can be very difficult. Alright, what does this give us? A couple of armor. Yeah, we'll buy that because we need it for an ingredient anyway. And of course, here is our inventory up here in the shop and down here as well. On our character portrait, let's go up and see Tallahassee. Making our way up there. Now, one of the things you can buy in the shop are boots, which increase your run speed. If you're finding yourself getting frustrated by how slowly you run, then you can buy those boots, and of course they will help you get out of a jam as well if you're being chased down by a bunch of other champions. And here's Screaming Donkey. Let's pop off our big ability. And I'm going to exhaust this hero here as well. Slowing him down.
I must not fall.
If you can try to take out Misfortune, so it'd be alright.
Oh, okay. They ran away and they're recalling as well, actually. So again, we're just here farming these minions in the center lane. You can see Tallahassee's... How are you running so fast?
I don't know, it's a buff.
Wow, that is super handy. Love to have a run speed buff. I don't have any of those, of course. Being a plodding slow tank that we are.
Chosen of the sun.
Alright, let's make this push. See if we can actually get past the midway point. You can see on the minimap here, none of our lanes have actually managed to successfully do that so far.
They'll have to get through me.
And here comes a hero. or rather keep calling them heroes, I don't know why. What are they called? Champions. Oh, and I'm slowed.
First light approaches.
Suicide there. Knew I was going to die, but at least we took a chunk of health off them. Let's have a look around the map. We can see a Screaming Donkey Tallahassee here making a push. Although there's two champions, he's probably going to retreat as he is. You can see there. In the middle, we've got minions versus minions. We've got one of their champions down the middle lane, and over on the bottom lane here, where our other two players are. You know what I might do this time is go down the bottom or mid, join up with a couple of our other players, see if that helps. And there's nothing I can buy at this point. So I'm going to go up the mid.
That AoE is ridiculous.
Which one's that? Their one? From Misfortune?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is ridiculous.
Yeah, I got totally owned by that as well, although they've probably leveled up a whole bunch. Oh, no, our guy died from there. Although their champion is weakened.
Santa's still alive because we're going to lose our turret on the top.
Yep, no, the turret is, the center here is also dead, unfortunately. Right, you can see that their champion there is trying to draw me back constantly. That's how their AI is programmed. And there we go, another level up. I'm going to give myself this ranged one here, which if it hits a champion will actually pull me towards them, kind of like the opposite of a death grip in WoW, I guess. Oh, and I need to retreat here behind the minion line.
Ever vigilant.
Oh, and look at this down the bottom. You can see they're making an early push. I'm going to get myself into there because that's where we need to be. You can see that their enemies are making a push towards our base. This could not... Oh, this could be bad. This could go very badly for us. Dear, oh dear. Because that is our turret.
Yeah, it's that Misfortune. She's ridiculous.
Alright, so we've got to try and concentrate on her. Perhaps you can see our turret there is at sort of 2/3 or half health. Not good. Oh god, yeah, that is nasty. Whatever that is she's doing, that is a horrible one. The one where she laughs? Is that the one you mean? That is terrible. It's like a whole bunch of shotgun blasts. Nasty.
Yeah, there was another one that she did that's an AoE where you see like metal ball bearings falling from the sky.
Oh, good lord. Oh, okay, yep, I've seen that before. I wondered who that was. Interesting. Right, here we go, another player.
Yeah, that's her.
Yep, right, so very nasty. So Misfortune, that's a good point actually. Maybe that's someone that we should choose as our own, choose as our own champion perhaps. Now where are we going to go? Are we going to go top or mid? Bottom? Alright, oh yes, you can see why there folks. We've got all sorts of shenanigans going on. They're making another push. Let's unlock the camera and zoom in. Let's see if we can get this Cho'Gath bot. Managed to slow him down there. And we've beamed ourselves, managed to get ourselves... Oh! Pulled myself towards him and he annihilated me. Dear, oh dear. So we got, what do we got? We've got one of our players on level 12, got another one on level 7. Screaming Donkey Tallahassee's on level 9, and our other player is on level 7. So you can tell, folks, they are making a huge push in. They're right up in our jammy now. Of course, they're going to try and take out this turret here, and then this inhibitor, and then, of course, they're going to try and make a push for our Nexus back here. Let's have a look at the shop. See if we can actually buy anything yet. What do we got? 862 bucks. That means we can buy, hopefully, that. No, we can't, so we'll buy this instead, which gives us 45 armor. So next time we'll be able to hopefully purchase one of those good items. Right, let's make our way to Tallahassee. And you can see here is where they're making their push on the steps here, right in front of this turret. So we're going to try and stave this off. I'm going mid. Looks like we're all going mid. See if we can exhaust their hero. And I got stunned, which makes me silenced as well in this case. Oh dear, they are absolutely tearing through me there. 3 of the champions in a row. no good. Let's see if we can boost our Uber ability there.
An enemy has been slain.
So this is not looking well for us, my friend. Looks like they're slowly pushing in on the center lane. And of course they've taken out so many of our turrets. Don't think this is going to be a great outcome for us somehow.
Bottom, no.
You see once again the action heating up on the mid lane there with the bots coming in. We're all going to probably head in that direction. Try and stave back this push that they're making. Got a whole bunch of minions there as well. Look at all that. They're all trying to get onto our turret. So we've got to go up there and try and defend that. You can see its health is really low up the top here. I've clicked on it. See its health not looking good at all. Alright, so there's 3 of us now, 3 champions down the centre lane. Hopefully that will make a bit of a difference. There we go, there's the remains of our turret as well. Not good. And you can see up here, they've got all of their turrets still active. So they are absolutely at a massive advantage. Alright, trying to get myself out of trouble there. Oh dear, can I make it all the way back? Just managed to, thank goodness. And it looks like we're all in the same spot here, so that's kind of good in a way. Because we'll be able to make a nice big push, hopefully. Pop my shield up. Oh, and they've aggroed onto me. Oh dear, making a run for it. Both of us, Screaming Donkey and myself. You can see all of their champions. It's basically 4 champions versus 4, and we lost out there. All in a big centre battle here on the middle lane. And we all got completely annihilated there. That was terrible. All 4. 1, 2, wait a minute. No, all 5. Look at that. 5, including Misfortune. All in the centre lane there. They're hunting down the last one of the human players, and that's it. They've cleaned us out. It's now open slather. They're able to make their way right down the centre lane, going for this turret here, which is down to, oh, it's about to die, and look at that, it is dead. They're now able to actually start hitting on our inhibitor, and it's a huge force incoming there. Can we buy this? Yes, we can. Thank goodness for that. Gives us 425 mana and 45 mana, and we're now just waiting for this item to come up. $650. We've got 130 gold, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. Now we've got to try and help defend this push here, major push, as have they taken out our inhibitor? Oh, Misfortune bot took out Tallahassee. That bot is not our best friend at all, and I'm getting totally annihilated there, basically one-shotted by all of the 5 champions, making a huge push in the centre here. They're just going to dominate us. They've got our inhibitor up here. Let's have a look at that death recap. Killer was Tarek, and he used a whole bunch of, assisted by 2 of the other bots. They've already taken out our inhibitor by the looks of things. And it's, yep, they're going to now concentrate on our turret. You can see the turret health dropping like a brick there. There's one down, and this one is going to be soon to fall. I'd imagine all of them concentrating on this center lane here. We are going to be absolutely killed. And of course, while this is going on, can't make any money either, while we're all at the base dead. No good. Look at that force, absolutely amazing. See if we can at least do some damage, exhaust their bot, and look at the health just going down, and it was as if I had no armor, absolutely nothing at all, just totally stripped back. Tallahassee is dead as well. They are now going to start going for our Nexus. Unfortunately, look at this.
They're going to take out both inhibitors.
What's that?
They're taking out all the inhibitors. Yep,
taking out all the inhibitors. There they go up the top there. That is gone as well. This huge force. It is all over for us, folks. There is no coming back from this. You can see our Nexus there is now targetable because the inhibitors are down. And look at its health falling. And it's all over. Rover, there it goes. An absolute annihilation. On behalf of the bots there. For whatever reason, we got completely owned, and it is defeat indeed, and bright red, game over. Tallahassee, a recap of that game. In your opinion, what was it that lost us that game? Did anything stick out apart from maybe Misfortune Cookie or whatever her name was, perhaps?
Misfortune was ridiculous. But it also comes down to us just not being good players.
No, we didn't really, we didn't work together as a team there. in some situations, I'm thinking it's possibly best for, and I could be wrong here, but for example, if I'm dead and then then you die, I should really wait for you, shouldn't I? Should I, or should I be out there farming?
Good. It's really up to you.
Is either a valid strategy?
Either one's a valid strategy.
Right.
Typically, what people try to do is just try to keep the lane.
Oh, okay. Right. So you pick one.
Don't try to push forward, but keep it where it is. Don't let it go any further back toward your turret.
Right. So you're
try to keep it there in the center.
So trying to put up that wall of defense at least, even if you're not pushing down the lane into their territory, at least you're stopping them coming back to you. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Alright, maybe that's something we can try in the next game. But there you go, folks. There's two episodes, 2 games of League of Legends from 2 noobs. We won one and lost one. Perhaps we might have to play a third to try a best of 3. And also at the same time, Tallahassee, what you and I will be doing in the meantime, not filming initially, but we'll be going and checking out Heroes of Newerth, seeing as this whole thing is fresh in our mind. We'll go check that out and see what it's like. We'll play a couple of episodes of that and then film a couple of episodes of that as well, so that you guys at home can have a direct comparison between the two from a very newbie perspective, which of course is where this series is aimed at. If you've never played any of these style of games before, then this is for you. It's right off the bat, it's newbie central, and of course we're learning as we go along. We'd be, I think if we ever tried Tallahassee to play against actual players, I think the match would be over in about 10 minutes. What do you reckon?
I think you're, saying that probably 10 minutes is a bit too long.
Alright, so we would have the floor utterly wiped with our rears, is what we're saying, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter, we are learning and it's all good fun, and finding out that this game does have a lot of depth actually, even though it's deceiving at first. It looks like it's slow, boring and poorly coded too, by the way. The interface could, there are a lot of things in here that could be cleaned up, but in actual fact it's got quite a solid game at its core. So having lots of fun. So no doubt we'll film our third and final Let's Have a Look at LOL episode very shortly, and you'll be able to join us in that next time. But in the meantime, we're out of here. We're going to go off and play some Heroes of Newerth, see what that's like. So on behalf of myself, Sambo, and of course Tallahassee, who we thank for joining us, it's us saying take care, see you later, bye bye.